back to another Frontier, Michigan episode, and today we're doing something that actually is part of the namesake of Frontier, Michigan. Checking out a piece of Michigan's frontier. So, where are we today? We are at the Stevens Twin Sinks. This is a pair of sinkholes that's off of Lear Road off M65, just outside of Lachine, Michigan. And so, let's see. It's a couple of trails that take you around both sinks. It's a pair of sinkholes, but we're not going to spend too much time on it. I'll throw details down below, but we're going to walk in here and take a look. One of a couple of them here. You see that in there? I don't remember off the top of my head just how deep these pair of sinks are. I know I don't want to fall down there. We're gonna follow it around and get to the actual key feature of the Twin Sinks, and you'll see why they call it the Twin Sinks. If I remember right, these sinkholes here are quite deep. Up and around like 80, 90 feet. Neat little hiking trail around here. But the part that I'm after, I want to show you guys, is down in there. Because this trail goes in between both sinkholes. See where it starts to slip down, both sides. This is the other one, the other twin of Stevens Sinks. This one's deeper. Yeah, let me know what you think of that. Looks like they brought some reinforcements in here because this stuff wasn't here last time I was here. These wood reinforcements, they weren't here. It's like the trail's been deteriorating. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can find some stats about these and a little history to include them in. kind of one of those moments where I wish I had a drone. But anyway, the trails, they split. One goes around the smaller of the two. The other one goes around the bigger of the two. That's an old car hood of something down there. I don't know what, but I do know this sinkhole that we're looking into right now is actually the deeper of the two. But I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't include those stats. There's also some cracks in there around here too. Maybe we can find them. But yeah, let's head back around because I don't feel like walking all the way around this sinkhole because if we're around both of these, you're walking for like maybe an hour or so. We ain't got time for that. So we're gonna go back up the saddle. Let's try to see if we can find these cracks in the ground. Then we'll go across the road and look at Michigan's Grand Canyon, which is Bruski sink. So I'm gonna put the camera down, try to find these cracks when we come back. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, so here we are up here at the cracks. And I would use the term crack loosely because I remember these being much bigger than what they were. But we're gonna start off with the small ones and go to the big ones. So this is the beginnings of a crack. No idea where that goes. It runs along here. That one right there seems to kind of have been filled in a little bit. I remember these being bigger. No idea where it goes. There might be another one out there somewhere, but it is what it is. I know, unimpressive, right? Cracks and I show you a little itty bitty hole. Like I said, I remember them being bigger. So I think they've been filled in a little. It's kind of sad. Yeah, there might be more cracks somewhere in there. It's marked for a reason. But I don't feel like going through there. We're kind of up here now before the ticks get real bad, so don't feel like dealing with ticks. So we're gonna head back into the truck, go across the street to Bruski sink. See you guys in a minute. Alright, everybody. So we're across the street, literally across the street from where the twin sinks were. And we're over here now across Lear Road at Bruski Sink, which is considered to be the Grand Canyon of Northeast Lower Michigan. Now, I do actually have a depth rating for this. How deep this hole actually is. This sinkhole is 112 feet. That's right. This sinkhole is 112 foot. It's considered to be the Grand Canyon of northern Lower Michigan. I think someone threw a bumper down there. This sinkhole used to be used as a dump site, and it's been cleaned out, and they fenced it off to try to prevent people from dumping. But yeah, you can still see that it happens. It was like an 11 or 12-year project to clean up this sinkhole. But yeah, very bottom of this hole, 112 foot down. And the side I'm standing on is basically a sheer cliff, so not going over the edge of that. Yeah. It is what it is. Now these sinkholes are about 20-ish minutes away from where we are, so it's not too bad of a little drive. And I don't trust the shell going that way, so that said, we're going to go back up to the truck and eventually call it a day and drive on back. See, this is what I'm talking about, where I was just standing as a sheer cliff face. Can I see it right along here? So, yeah. This one for sure is 112 feet. That's documented. I'll have to look up and include how deep the twins are over there here in post. I did a video over here before, I think last year or the year before with the dog over on his channel. So this isn't getting re-uploaded over there. we'll upload it to Frontier, Michigan. So, anyway, thanks for coming with me out to the Twin Sinks and Bruski Sink. Hope to see you guys next time here on the Frontier, Michigan. Stay safe, have fun, and get out there and explore. Weather's getting great.